Hello everybody, it's me Nate aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with a complete walkthrough for finding all 8 of the treasures in Resident Evil Village. Now keep in mind, most of these are, you do have a requirement of having a specific item that you've unlocked through your gameplay in order to get them. So you'll see some, but you can't quite get to them until you have the right item. So just keep that in mind. Now first up, the most easiest one to get would probably be Luisas Heirloom, if I'm saying her name right. And basically, after you have escaped Castle D and took care of Big Lady D, once you get out, you'll have the proper key to go, and sitting in a box at the very front of the burned down house, you'll find Luisas Heirloom. Make sure when you open it up, you really investigate and look at it so you can get the gem and the key. Next is Benvenio's treasure. I'm just calling him Ben, okay? Ben's treasure is the second one that you can get. And basically, after you go through Ben's house and once you're leaving, you'll notice here near the garden his little tombstone here, and you'll figure, well, maybe I can use the doll to activate it, but no, that's not how you do this. What you do is you'll want to backtrack and go all the way to the main part of the city, and right here near the graveyard, you'll see this little red mark. Well, it is a tomb that it was sealed but will open up once you actually return at this point. It won't open any other time in the game. Now you'll come back to this area, and as you see, you'll have these zombies that'll rise from their graves, and you'll have to kill them. Nothing special. You should be able to do this fairly easily by now. But once you kill them, you'll see that the one mausoleum, the little tomb here, is open, and you'll go in there and you'll actually find a piece of this tombstone laying on the ground. That's the key item you want, the broken slab of tombstone. Now, at this point, you want to go all the way back to Ben's grave here, and once you do, apply the tombstone, but of course, you'll have to fight a boss first. Yeah, so make sure you have your ammo. I'm not going to show you how you beat him, but by doing that, you'll be able to defeat the boss, get pretty much something you can sell for big money, and of course, find Ben's chalice here, which will help you a lot through the game in terms of getting some money. Next up is going to be Maestro's collection. Now this one's fairly easy. Is once you're leaving Ben's place, along the way, along the path, you'll find this building here that has a save point in it, and inside of it is the Maestro's key. And you basically, once you get the Maestro's key, head all the way back to the Maestro's house, the Maestro's collection, and you'll be able to use it on the door and go inside and get the Maestro's collection. As you see here, you just select the key and you go inside, and once you go inside, there's some nice stuff that you can collect and a puzzle you have to solve to open up this cabinet door, and inside you will get the Maestro's steel harbinger. Next up, I think is, let's go along with the water wheel weapon, I think would be next. And as you see, it'll be located right here, right down near the Maiden of War area. And you'll have the key that will allow you to go through the altar area and walk around up on that creek bed. Once you go up through the creek bed, use your key that you have here, the iron key. And there's nothing you have to deal with. Yeah, right. No, you have to deal with some giant devil dogs. But when you come in here, you'll get, that's right, the grenade launcher. Next up is Morale's hidden weapon. After you get the crank and everything, it'll allow you to progress through the story and get to new areas. And you'll come down here to the Morale's lab or whatever it's called, and you'll sneak in through the little opening on the side. And you'll have to deal with a couple minor inconveniences. Nothing that you shouldn't be able to handle at this point. But this one's fairly simplistic. It's right here on the table. You open it up and you get the Magnum. That's right. Next up, I would say probably be off of the Lone Road area. Once you get the crank, you can take a boat and travel all the way up through this nice little river and allow you to get off on this area here right above where the vineyard is. And this is what's known as the Riverbank Treasure House. And when you're in here, you'll have one of these hanging chalices that's on fire. And what you'll want to do is get one of the enemies that will keep spawning to get near you and shoot it with your gun or knock into it to where that chalice hits the enemy and catches him on fire. Then you have to lure him over to this one unlit chalice to get him to light it for you. And when he does, then kill him and the gate will open and you'll be able to get the dang item and move on. Next to last is the Cannibals Plunder. once you get your 6th wing key, you can be able to go through this door. Just head up here and go to the mill. Once you're in the mill, you'll have to deal with a couple little minor inconveniences, but including this big giant zombie here. But just burn him down in the mill, and you should have no problem going through and collecting a bunch of neat loot. Really, if you're looking for meat, this is the place to go to get the meat. Seriously. But once you beat him and you collect all the items, you'll be able to find, after you shoot these 3 locks off of this big red door and collect all the meat, you'll be able to go in there and you'll be able to get the Cannibals Plunder item that's sitting right here on the table. Now it's on for the final one. The final one, the 8th and final treasure in this game. This one is the treasure under the stronghold. Once again, once you have the 6th wing key, just head over here through the Forbidden Woods and go through a nice little gauntlet of enemies as you head to the stronghold. Now, once you go through the stronghold, I'm not going to show you what happens, but once you go through and fight another enemy and get some nice, story progression, you'll come across the table, and that's where you pretty much pick up the final item. You'll get your 8th and final treasure. Now, hopefully this will help you get all 8 of these. Like I said, most of them you look at them and you're like, I wonder how I get that. And they mainly consist of you needing a specific item to progress far enough into the game to be able to go there, to be able to unlock the door to get the item. But hopefully this helped you. Please leave in the comments below if this video helped you in any way. Give it a thumbs up if you like it or not. Make sure to leave lots of comments of what you personally think about Resident Evil Village in terms of its gameplay, its atmosphere, character development, and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into the plot because I'm sorry, the plot's just stupid in the game, but nonetheless, I digress. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching these videos. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel, and remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.
Hello, Devil Dog Gaming. It is I, David Faustino, better known as Bud Bundy. Yes, Devil Dog Gaming, it is I, the Grand Master, the Grand Flasher, the Cross-Dresser, the Godmother, the Godfather, the Gas Passer. I think you get the point, Devil Dog Gaming. More important, Nate wanted me to reach out. He wanted me to dig deep and roast the hell out of his YouTube channel. But what's so funny is I'm going to roast the hell out of you, Nate, because the Cameo Gods don't provide a link. So I can't even watch your damn YouTube channel. So I'm going to roast you. Next time, get it right. Send the link. Figure it out there, Nate. Anyway, can't wait to check out Devil Dog Gaming once you actually can figure out how to provide me a link there, Nate. Anyway, Bud Bundy signing off here. Grandmaster B, the Grand Flasher. And I wanted to as always, if they say at Devil Dog Gaming, the devil's in the details. Whoa, Bundy. Peace out, y'all.
Well, Nathan, I just want to make it clear once and for all, in case you didn't know, the devil's in the details. And idle hands at the devil's workshop. So make of that what you will.
This is Clementine, and the devil's in the details.
What up, it's Bam Margera, giving a shout out to Devil Dog Gaming, and the devil's in the details. Yeah, man.
Nate! Discord here. I don't know where you are, but I'm in Los Angeles, and I think you can see it in the background. On a beautiful day. So when are we all going to get back together again? Who's to say? The devil is in the details. The devil is in the details. Yes, the devil is in the details. Wouldn't you say?